Hey all, it's me, Laura B with Craft and See with Laura B. I'm always supposed to say at Craft and See, but I always forget. Okay, so we are back with another installment of my design team project for Kyung Shotwell. It does not have a name yet. I just call it the macabre. First of all, how are you doing? I am doing pretty good. What else? What are y'all working on? Also, thank you to all of my subscribers, my new ones, my old ones, the ones that are just tuning in because they've got nothing better to do. Yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you, and that's probably gonna tear. So anyway, here we are. What have I done to this journal since I last saw you? Basically, all I have done, I think I made this tag offline. I may not have. You just untie the bow. It really does untie. And then it's just a trifold, like, oops, come on, like this. And then my paper that I had dried in the oven cracked, and I like how that looks. So there you have it. I did that. I'm just gonna stick that through as fast and best as I can. I could probably leave it like this and it would be easier. And it slips right into this tracing paper. Hey, I said it right. That I had copied, I think last year, because I haven't done any of that this year. And I sewed some lace into here, and obviously sewed in my signatures, lace here, and I did lace on this one. I did this brown lace. I tried to keep it neutral. And then this piece of lace that I had that I wasn't sure what I was going to use it on because it has a fringe, you know, like surrey with fringe on top. And obviously I sewed them in with black crochet thread. I was going to do the Midori style, but I decided I didn't want that big of a thing across it, you know, elastic. And if I'm talking funny, it's because I have a mouth guard in, because, you know, coming on 6 weeks and still no electricity. I mean, at what point is it, you know, I'm going to shut up about that. Anyway, just behind the scenes drama. What I have done with this, and this is what we're going to do, I think I'm going to sew these in on camera, which, yeah, good luck to us. I printed out my x-rays that Kyung so wonderfully and graciously digitalized for me and did something cool with them other than just x-rays. And I, you know, printed 2 different ones out. And then I just picked some pages. This one is, I don't know if you remember earlier, I think it was Monday's video, I was talking about how my printer went tits up, and instead of printing it like this, it tried to, and then it just printed everything out in purple. So I used that one, just regular notebook paper that I took Distress Oxides, Black Soot, and Ground Espresso, which I have to say, Ground Espresso is like my favorite of them. Coffee stained, aka dyed paper. This really old, fragile paper, which I probably shouldn't be using. Yeah, I'm going to take it out because I don't want it to tear all over the place. Yeah, I have another one in there. One of my blackberry stain papers that I did last week, I layered them in a baking pan. They turned out wonderful and grungy, except for I didn't account for the stick factor, the natural sugar factor. Another part of the notebook. These are manuscripts that I got, I think, from Lady Blackblood, but I cannot be sure. Another vintage book page. I believe this is from 1956 Reader's Digest. Yes, and it's To Catch Thief. I'm assuming that's the Cary Grant movie. Just a magazine page that Mitzi sent me that I'm finally stopped using and quit hoarding. Another backing paper. This one I know is from Lady Blackblood. And then just the back end of them. There we go. There's that one. I need to, burnish these down more. So today is Friday. This will go up on Monday, and I actually have a video for Tuesday, so pat myself on the back. I did, as you can see, stenciled in black, just to give it a little bit of interest. So here again is the same To Catch Thief. Another one of my x-rays. Boom. These are, I should have done that now. Yeah, these are distress oxides that I, put on my glass mat, sprayed some water, and just with it. Again, we're going to take this book page out because it is so fragile and probably shouldn't use like that. Notebook paper, another manuscript. And I happened, this was last year, I happened to print it both sides, so that was a lucky thing. Another one of my blackberry stained papers. And the other half of that magazine. And here we go. In fact, I'm going to switch it like this. No, I want it like that. But I want it like that. I like it like that. So, okay. So there we have it. Yes, I could have done all of these like this. I was going to actually staple them, but at the last second I decided not to. So let me get my scoreboard out. And I really liked where this one came in, so it's a little over an inch. Say an inch and a quarter. Let us go ahead and score, because we're gonna score tonight. We're gonna tonight. And I'm not gonna tell everybody where that's from. I will let you figure it out. And I'm just gonna, that's good enough. That's good enough. Tells me where I'm at. There we go. Let's put this one with this one. And this one is going to go the opposite way. So, ha, 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 ha. I mean, not like the opposite way this way. But the opposite way. There we go. What did I say? 1 1/4? There we go. Again, no, it didn't score all the way down, but, hey. I have learned to try to be gentle with cardstock. This is only 65 pound, but still. And so, oh crap. Okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? This way. That's how I'm going to do it. That's how I'm going to do it. That's the ticket. Alrighty. And here is my magic. These were Dollar Tree boxes. I scored 2 of them. Could have scored less. I am just going to do a 3 pamphlet stitch, and I want a smaller one in my bag of tricks. I want something smaller. So I have several templates, and depending on what I use, what I choose, I keep them all in there. And that looks about even. And I am not going to do all the, get this out. Sorry, that's too shrill. Let's get these exactly where I want them. Dirt, 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 dirt. Okay, center as best I can. And then the center as best I can. And since I do not, get down a little bit. There. Once again, come up. I've got that window open and I probably should not. So I may have to stop this video because I am having, I told you about my printer going tits up. That's where the conversation was a bit ago. And basically the one they sent me was a lemon, shall we say. There we go. Probably should have had all this done before. Where is my favorite one? There it is. I'm not sure I can thread that one. I might be able to. I might could. Anyway, it's coming through FedEx, so it could be here anytime. Nope. Not that one either. This one. It's hard to bite when I have a mouth guard in. Come on now. So, a funny story. I'm just going to grab off a bunch. I didn't measure it, so here we be. Should be good. So we had a bunch of kids from the middle school. Right on the back of my house is a small subdivision street, but on the other side of it is a school. Junior high on that way, and middle and grade school that way. Junior high, middle school, same thing. Anyway, so they were all walking. I heard this sound, and I, paused everything because I was like, I was watching Julie Crandall on Jules. I don't know if it's Jules Design or Julesy Design, and if she watches this, because I'm going to tag her, hopefully, maybe she can tell me. Oh, crud. I'm making my own hole. There we go. Anyway, I had to pause it because I kept hearing this shit. Sorry. Crap on a crap cracker. Yes, I should have. It would have made this easier. And I will do on the next one. Alright, here we go. This is just ridiculous. Excuse me. That was a dippy move on my part. I should have. I'm trying to see if I can get it to go through this way. Get through. I just made this unnecessarily more harder on myself. I'm sorry, guys. That was just a bonehead on my part. Extreme bonehead. Okay, come through. Come through. Where the HE double hockey sticks is that thing? There it is. Anyway, so I heard this noise and thought it was oh, for crying out loud. I am so sorry. Do not do this. I'm telling you, do not do that. That way. That way. There we go. There we go. this because I wanted to make sure I got it all. And then I screw it up. I am a verb. I will read it up. There. So anyway, I hear this noise. I go think it's the chickens. And then I was like, what is that? A bunch of seagulls? Oops, not that way. There. A bunch of seagulls. What is this loud, high-pitched noise that I'm hearing? There we go. Anyway, so I think it's that. I think it's a bunch of seagulls or some other flock of birds that is just in a snit. So I go outside and look, and it's a bunch of these middle schoolers and and an adult, I assume a teacher, and that it was a gym class, and they were just all walking. Yes, indeed, and I'm talking just down the street, like a gaggle of them. I mean, it was just, it's like this 2x2 parade. But yeah, so I texted my neighbor, Michelle, and I was like, do you hear this? And did you hear that? And she's like, no, I didn't hear anything. And I'm like, okay, well, I've got excellent hearing. So it must have just been me. But yeah, just this bunch of kids walking down there. So I assumed it was a math class. Or not a math class. Duh. Dippy. And yeah, gym class. And I sure hope I put those right side up. Yep. And that was part of their exercise. But boy, howdy, those kids were loud. But yeah, I really did. I was like, what? You know, I was worried it was my chickens because anytime they start squawking because of the hawk, you know, I've lost one because at night because the chicken door didn't shut, and I still don't know what it was, but there are feathers everywhere. Probably a raccoon. Could have been a possum. Anyway, there we go. And I am not going to put a dangly ding in there. I'm just going to do that. Anyway, so it's just a bunch of kids. Just a bunch of kids, and I was like, what is that? You know, so anyway, I really originally thought, oh my gosh, this is my chickens. But right after that, it was like, no, I think it's a bunch of seagulls. No, it wasn't. Loud kids. Nope, that's not the center. There's the center. Right, there we go. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. All right. Here's the ticket. This is taking far longer than I wanted it to. And where did I put my template? There it is. So I'm waiting on my printer, which should be here soon. And I'm waiting on, I sent Kyung something. And so I'm waiting on it to arrive at her house. It's out for delivery. I sent her some Happy Mail. It's, you know, unfortunately, my Happy Mail is going to be sporadic right now because of my big old car repair bills. Keep that there. Normally I hold, you know, use something to hold the template in. However, I did not because it was so small. There. This is not very long, so I'm not. Oops. Put that away. Yeah, so I'm excited for her to see it and hopefully get back to me on whether she liked it or not, because you know how it is. You know, this one I think I'm going to go in from this way because I have not done this, oh, but maybe once. It's still the same thing. I'm just going to tie it on the outside. So I always try to orient as the globe, north, south, east, and west. Here. All right, yeah, it's okay. It's different. I was like, no, I didn't do it right because it's the opposite day. Come on. No, you can do it. And this, ladies and gents, is why I usually don't sew signatures in online, on camera, because there. I tend to have issues. Well, you know, not surprising. But not those issues. One on each side. Get these off so they're out of my way. Tighten this up. Try to anyway. Make sure it's tight in the middle. Oops. That's okay. There we go. This way, and then east to west. I don't know what the name of this knot is. I learned it off of treasure books. Natasha, it doesn't leave as big of a knot in the middle. It's not quite so bulky. So I go east to west and then west to east, as in I insert it like that. There we go. So we have done that. Oh, wow, it took 23 minutes. All right, it's all right. There we go. Maybe we'll save those for something else. I'll probably end up throwing them away. Put this in my knot thing. That away, that away, baby that away. I talked about that in another video a few times ago. See, and like here's the bottom of the... Ooh, I kind of wished I'd gotten more than 2 of those. But it was one of those frivolous buys, and really, do you need more? Let me burnish a little bit. Could have burnished the pages before. Did not. I'm trying very hard not to use the word should have or should do this and should do that. It's not that it doesn't need it. It's not that I don't use it, you know, because sometimes it really does need that. So these are going to slip right into these pockets. So it's like a little mini journals inside journals. Inside a journal. There. So you have extra writing pages. Yay! Yay, we did it. Despite that snafu in the beginning, let me have a slurp of coffee. Yum. Okay, clean up my mess. I got these big ones on Amazon. Surprise, surprise, surprise. And these little ones, which come in a huge, huge bunch. Look at those. Okay. Oh, so I called my podiatrist today, just to, let him know, hey, here's the scoop. What else was I going to do? All right, so we are going to just kind of randomly decorate a few pages because I didn't get anything cut for tags. Oh, I do have this journal. Oh, for God's sake. I got so many pages in here. I don't know where my dog's going nuts over. I didn't back this, so it's not very strong. I was going to make like a tuck out of it. I might still and just I'm looking for something that I don't mind parking with. There. No, not that one. This one. I just don't really care. So, it's just that little eye. I really do want it stronger. So let's go ahead and quickly do that. I've just completely forgotten what I was saying now. Because, it happens. This was one of the issues that I had with the printer, which is hence why I'm getting a new one. Oh, I called the podiatrist just to let her know what's going on. And of course I didn't expect to get her because, she must have quite a few clients or it's surgery day because the office closes at 2. They don't seem to have a normal business hours. Anyway, and so the nurse read back the instructions because I told her, yeah, I'm walking with shoes on yesterday and today, and because I'm having a lot of shin pain, as I probably whined too much about in today's video, Friday's video. Anyway, and told her, yeah, I, started with seeing if I could stand on 2 feet and, maintain, balance. Distribute my weight on both feet is what I'm trying to say. And cannot. And I said, and then I kind of went from there, and she's like, well, the discharge, what I'm trying to say. The instructions, she said, that I am supposed to wear this boot unless I'm sleeping, showering, or doing range of motion. So dang it, y'all. I'm back to wearing that boot. She also said that I'm supposed to, you know what I could have done? Oh, I'm such a dippy. I can still do it. Arg. I could have put the red before in the middle of it. Why didn't one of you stop me? Hang on. Just a minute. Because if that is my... Nope. Cohen is just barking because she can bark. So yeah, I'm back to the boot. My wings have been clipped. And I don't want to do anything to make it, to set myself back. But it just felt so good. Oh, she said, because I've been having so much shin pain, that I'm supposed to, since The heel has, you know, is curved, so like it makes that rocky motion. Because I'm supposed to be using that. So, and I said, so like an exaggerated walk, and she said yes. So, my wings have been clipped. There. I really should have put the red on inside. Oh well, see, should have, there's that word. It would have been nicer and easier and blah 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 to have done it that way. Yeah, I'm all excited for this new printer. Nope, stop looking. So what happened was, and I'm just going to put some washi tape over that, is I got a lemon. I may have mentioned this in my video. I may not have. I got a lemon. At first, you know, when you set the printer up, it didn't install correctly. Make sure I'm over where I want to be. Yes, I am. Yes, sir. That's my baby. No, sir. Don't mean maybe. So it didn't install correctly, and it would take forever to print. I'm talking, you know, to start printing, it would take over a minute. I mean, one time I thought it printed, and so I stopped I had my stopwatch going, just timing it. So I thought it had printed, so I stopped it at 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and it had not printed. So call HB, and they had restored the factory settings, and everything worked great until the next morning. And I get up, and lo and behold, oh crud! All right, I'm gonna do it this way, and actually, I prefer to use. Hello, Missy. You hear me talking to myself? You gotta come in and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I prefer to use like VersaFine or any of the darker blacks. Sometimes when I edge. Sometimes I don't. What are you doing back there? There's nothing for you to get into. You sniffing? You thinking there might be food? Is that what you're thinking? There's no food. No food. No. I haven't eaten and... Okay. I should eat pretty soon. Anywho. Okay, yucky. You got me some slobber. You got me some slobber. Okay, can I finish filming, please? May I finish filming, please? Is your ear so itchy? Oh, you've got such itchy, itchy ears. All right, move. Come on. These people pay good money to see me. Yes, they do. And not be waylaid by you, Miss Needy thing. All right, go. Go, 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 go. Good girl. I'm sorry. I've already done that. I don't know what you're doing that for. So anyway, this time I wake up and it printed fine the first time, and it kept telling me I didn't have paper because my paper was really low. I only had a little bit of 32-pound paper, and I think I was messing with that, doing something with that where I knew there wasn't very much paper, and I was okay with that. You know, I was going to change it when I loaded the paper, the 28-pound that I normally do. Ooh, that was pretty dark. That's all right. Dark is where we live. I'm gonna finish it. Finish it like that then. Sometimes Anyway, so it just kept telling me, even my printer app in my computer kept telling me there wasn't any paper. Out of paper, out of paper, out. No, I'm not out of paper. I know this because I'm looking at it. So it would still print, but only if I, oh, I hope I didn't knock the camera, but only if I went over and opened the tray and closed it again, and it would print just fine. Now, if I, you know, when you do successive printing where you print till it print, till it print, till it print, and it prints one right after the other, it would do that with no issues, you know, after the first time of opening the drawer and shutting it. But if you stopped, get all that ink off of there. If you stopped for any reason, then it would go right, I used to put my towel there, it goes right back to telling me I'm out of paper and not printing unless I opened the drawer and shut it. So, you know, I'm back on the phone with HP, telling them, okay, what's going on now? Because I looked, and I was going to restore settings, and I looked, and I couldn't find anything. Let's see, let's put this, just quit being precious and pick a spot. Oh my God, pick a spot. There. No. Oh my, it's because, there we go. You know, I did so many pages differently. Sometimes I have to tell myself to just do it and stop futzing. So anyway, they diagnosed it as a lemon. That wasn't his term for it, but it's a lemon. So I have another one being delivered today, so they say. And then I send the other one back. And I gotta figure out, I'm hoping doing a FedEx pickup isn't gonna cost me money. Yeah, I've got a little bit of black there. Oh well. It's macabre, right? Let me see if I have something little tiny. I'll just use this. There we go. So we have a tuck there. And I'm going to call this a video because, hey, we're at 37-40 minutes by the time I'm wrapping it up. And that's way long enough. So we did this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Right here. He's got his little red eye. There you go. A little squirrel with a red eye. I tried on another one to make this look really like rotten. And I couldn't figure out how to do it. It just looked like I was scribbling all over it. We tied these in, so there's little extra journal spots. It would help if I would finish one word before I tried to start another one. And then one here. Oops. There we go. I might have to rethink that, because it's gonna catch. Yeah, it's gonna catch. So I've got to rethink that. Maybe I'll do this one like that. Yes, that's what I'll do. Next time we may decorate this, or I will already have them done. So this is coming along great. Look for this video on Monday, which you're going to be seeing it on Monday. So that was kind of, you know, whatever. And then on Tuesday, I have a special card making one. I didn't want to post it too soon because it was going to somebody. And if she watches, I didn't want her to see it before she gets it. Even though I didn't say who it was for. Anyway, so on that note, as I'm putting my tools away, on that note, I bid you adieu. Peace out and bye, guys. Oh, wait. I forgot to say, like, comment, even if it's happy face, smiley face, heart, whatever. All of it gets my little tiny channel noticed. It's like, my channel is like Liechtenstein. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends if you want to. Like I always say, maybe your dogs like to hear me natter on. I don't know. But put it on for them. And I bid you adieu. And peace out. Bye, guys.